There he is. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Oh, there's someone can't find the Facebook link. Tell you what, I know they're hard to find. I always struggle. So I'm just going to put it in the feed for you. So if you're on YouTube, facebook.com, Andrew KD Music Live. That's for every live that I do. I've just put that up. There you go. See, I can type and do gigs at the same time. Probably shouldn't do too much of that. Hope you're all well. Nice to be back on live again. I think I'll sing some songs, eh? So this is the first time that I've worked out how to broadcast live to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And we're getting messages through from YouTube. That's a good sign. Can everybody hear? Can everybody see? Don't ask me where the link is for YouTube. I can't find that myself. It's all new. I have no idea where it is, but on my YouTube channel. Hi, everybody. So I'll start off with this song, which is new. I've done it a couple of times now. I wrote it a few weeks ago, and it's called I Won't Stop Caring, because I won't. They can laugh and they can jeer, pour their scorn all over here. I've never felt an ounce of shame for stepping up to sing your name. Armchair bandits and sniping gun, cowards all who hate and run. The great indoors, it's safe and warm. Step outside and feel the storm. Wind is whipping up a wild weather, trees are bending in the gale, birds are gliding on a fine feather. Lose hope and then we'll fail, and I won't stop caring, just as long as you sing. And I won't stop caring, just as long as the bells ring. Whoa, hey, hey. Pictures reach us every day. Do we watch or look away? Pictures pierce into my heart, hang there like poison darts behind the wire in the fold. Human lives are bought and sold, getting tighter every day, just like the chance to get away. Wind is whipping up a wild weather, trees are burning in the gale, birds are gliding on a fine feather. Lose hope and then we'll fail, and I won't stop caring, not as long as you sing. And I won't stop caring, not as long as you sing. And it's whoa, hey. Fingers gripping on the wire, hands are warming on the fire. rubbish burning in the drum. It's beating for a better day to come. The wind is whipping up the wild weather. Trees are burning in the gale. Birds are gliding on a fine feather. Lose hope and then we'll fail. And I won't stop caring, not as long as the birds sing. And I won't stop caring, not as long as the bells ring. And I won't stop caring, not as long as the birds sing. And I won't stop caring, not as long as the bells ring. And it's oh, hey, whoa, hey. Won't stop caring. Can you all hear well? Is it all working properly? Christina Muller says, we are watching from the vineyard on Facebook. That sounds very nice. Cheers. Hi, Ralph. Hi, Katie. Hi, Mum. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Thomas. They're the people I can see on the screen at the moment. Well, it's been a beautiful day here in the Pfalz, in the Palatinate region of Germany. Quite different from the very first one of these gigs that I did out here in the yard, where the weather had been really warm for the beginning of March, and then suddenly on the evening that I decided to play outside, it got really cold. Today it's just perfect. Sky is blue still. Summer solstice is just beyond us, and this is a song I did underwater guitar. Oh no. Does it sound gurgly? Okay, I thought I'd fix that problem. It must be something to do with streaming. Hang on, let me just check something. Audio. Yeah. I don't know. It's the internet, it's not me. The guitar is not underwater. So I did this song for the warm-up where I tested the link the other day. It's a song called Take Another Heart. I wrote it a few years back. I'm a bit of a people watcher. There's not really many people around to watch at the moment, but I don't know, I just find myself observing people's behavior and thinking about it quite deeply. And I suppose I must have noticed that the people who take the most and give the least are the ones that seem to end up with the least in the end. There's no moral to the story in the song. It's just something that the words seem to mean. So take another heart. Take another heart, take another life away, take another bite, and set another soul astray. Take another go, take another drive, knock back a swig of pride and go and pack your bag and take another heart, take another heart, take another heart, take another blow, take another pew to pray, take an outside chance, and find another game to play. Take another ride, take another wrong to douse down in all your pride. Watch all of your bridges burn. Take another heart, 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 take another heart. Give someone some hope, give someone a part to play, give someone your life, and turn and take it all away, and score another goal, score another white line, blow another chance, sit out another dance, and take another heart, 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 take another heart. Thank you very much. Well, I've got some fiddle tunes for you now to have a bit of a dance to. A bit of a solstice dance. I did these ones a month or so ago. They're from the William Vickers manuscript, which was found in Newcastle. Dates back to the 1770s, and these are a slip jig and 2 jigs with great titles. There's The Sailors Are All at the Bar. That's a pretty descriptive one. The Ducks Dang Our Medaddy. After having finally reached the opportunity to say the title of that tune out loud to an audience, I still haven't really heard any theories that convince me about what that actually means. Ducks Dang Our Medaddy. If you can speak or understand Northumbrian dialect, it would probably help in working out what that means. Certainly intriguing. And the final one, the best tune title of all time. The alternative title for the final tune given in the manuscript is The Cows Courant, but the actual title is Gallop and Shite, which is sort of quite a lot of what cows do. So if you can find a whoop, yoop emoji. And also if you could send a picture of any idyllic settings you might be sitting in watching this. I'd just be very interested. You can see me, and I can't see you. Anyway, have a good old dance to this. Woo! Galloping shite. Dancing feet. Good. Good on you, Becky. What we're going to do now. Okay. Bit of a change of scene. The blues. It's a jazzy blues song by Ray Charles. heard it on Eric Clapton's Journeyman CD as a child a lot, and it's what was I going to say about it? I can't remember now. Anyway, this is based on Eric Clapton's version. Oh yeah, it was the Journeyman CD was Eric Clapton's return to the blues, return to his roots and the kind of music that he started playing with, apparently. But it was the first I ever heard of Eric Clapton. This one's called Hard Times. My mother told me before she passed away, son, when I'm gone, don't forget to pray, for there'll be hard times. Oh, all those hard times, who knows better than I? I found out just what she meant when I had to pawn my clothes just to pay the rent, talking about hard times, all those hard times, who knows better than I? I had a woman, she was always around, but when I lost my money, she put me down, talking about old times, oh, yeah, who knows better than I? Lord, one of these days there'll be no more sorrow when I passed away, talking about old times, yeah, who knows better than I? Well, that's a very cleansing thing to do, sing a song that sad. It makes you feel great. No wonder the blues exists and has lasted so long. Here's something totally different again. I mentioned about a month ago, I think, Jez Lowe. He was always one of my songwriting heroes and someone I eventually ended up going on tour with twice. We didn't do this song, but this was on the original demo tape that we used to have in the car for years. It was the first track. And it's called No Fun Without Fools. It's about the differences between what politicians promise and what really happens. It's a song from, I think, from the late 1980s, early 1990s, but it could be about today, or probably about 300 years ago, who knows. No Fun Without Fools. Join in the chorus, sing along with yourselves. We must have been mad to give them permission. We must have been mad to let them make the rules. We must have been mad to give them position to make us a world with no fun without fools. I'm afraid I don't have a little thing with the words coming up. Although, I think if you turn the sound off, probably the recommended setting anyway, if you turn the sound off, it starts trying to do impromptu subtitles. And some of the tune titles of stuff that I've said comes out really funny, apparently. Ross, my brother Ross, says, love this song. Well, wait till you've heard my version first. Sing along then, Ross. Or did you hear them coming so early this morning with banners and badges, more of the same? They were shaking our hands, they were kissing our children. We put our crosses down next to their names. We must have been mad to give them permission. We must have been mad to let them make the rules. We must have been mad to give them position. Make us a world with no fun without fools. Ah, well, who's the fool now to expect any other? Who's the fool now? Fool to myself. Bit on the slate from the state is what I needed, but they laughed in my face when I asked them for help. Must have been mad to give them permission. Must have been mad to let them make the rules. Must have been mad to give them position. To make us a world with no fun without fools. Well, they tell you that each man must better the other and kick where it hurts them, show no remorse. Stand in line for the stand and dishonor, 2 fingers in toast, or for better or worse. Must have been mad to give them permission. Must have been mad to let them make the rules. Must have been mad to let them position. Make us a world with no fun without food. When the time comes to book you a seat up in heaven, take care you don't find yourselves too poor to die, too poor to live on their pills and prescriptions, too old for taxes, rot where you like. You must have been mad to give them permission. You must have been mad to let them make the rules. You must have been mad to give them position. Make us a world with no fun without fools. Last time on the chorus, must have been mad. Must have been mad to give them permission. Must have been mad to let them make the rules. Must have been mad to give them position. To make us a world with no fun without fools. Jazz Lower song there, no fun without fools. Here's another one of my songs. This song is called Won't Be Long. It won't be long, I promise you, my love. So keep your brave face on. Each other's all we need, and I think we're both agreed that I'll return with speed, and I won't linger here. And as long as I'm homeward bound, it won't be long. I promise you I'm coming back, and it won't be long. This road's a long and winding track, and it won't be long. It won't be long, I promise you, my love. So keep your brave face on. Progress here is slow, and I don't have much to show. And as my fortunes grow, then I won't linger here. And as long as I'm homeward bound, it won't be long. I promise you I'm coming back, and it won't be long. This road's a long and winding track, and it won't be long. As darkness creeps and I can't sleep, it won't be long. It won't be long, I promise you, my love. So keep your brave face on. With every twist and turn, there's so much wisdom we must learn. As the time comes to return, then I won't linger here. And as long as I'm homeward bound, it won't be long. I promise you I'm coming back, and it won't be long. This road's a long and winding track, and it won't be long. As darkness creeps and I can't sleep, and it won't be long. So keep your brave face on, no, my love. And it won't be long. Thank you very much. Another complete change of scene. It's time for some dancing, time for some fiddle tunes. And some nice comments here. Love that. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah from School Days. Good to see you back. Andy Nash, remember you as well from a long, long time ago. Richard Kromer. Hi, Uwe. And Maggie in the Saarland. Wolfgang, fiddle player. Yeah, good to see you all. Thanks for coming back again and again. So these are some Scottish tunes. Is that what I'm doing? No. Well, they might be. They might be. The first one certainly has a Scottish name. It's called Mrs. Macintosh's Reel. And I've turned it into a strathspey because it just sounds like that's what it should be. And then there's the Confederation. No political. I checked out the. This was before the American Confederation, so it has nothing to do with that. But there's kind of no leads to where this title could have come from in 1770 when it was noted it down. But it's a good tune. And the Hermione, which was probably a ship. Lots of tunes named after ships, especially tunes from coastal areas. I did find a reference to a ship called the Hermione. It was built after this tune was written down. So who knows? Maybe it's about Harry Potter. I don't know. So remember your whoops and get your dancing shoes on. There's a little window popped up here. No, I don't want whatever that is. So, working with computers live on stage, can't recommend it really. Okay, a topical song. Yeah. A tricky topic of our times. This is a song that was associated with the civil rights movement in America in the 1960s. And it's a song that was written by Sam Cooke. And the story goes that Sam Cooke, apparently most of his fans in his while he was alive were actually white. So he didn't do politics in his music for that reason. A very tricky time, of course, and maybe things haven't got that much better. But he was very moved, apparently, when Bob Dylan wrote Blowing in the Wind about the civil rights movement and about the fact that it just should be obvious that everyone has the same rights regardless of their skin color. So I've even noted the date. In 1964, Sam Cooke wrote this song. Thought, well, if Bob Dylan as a white man can write a song about the civil rights movement, then he thought maybe he should too. And it became a big hit and a symbol of the civil rights movement. And I sing it out of solidarity. That's all I can offer, solidarity for the Black Lives Matter movement and everyone affected by racism. It's a song called A Change Is Gonna Come. And just to think, in 1964, a change is gonna come. And the feeling that it was gonna come soon. And to sing it now and just think, well, yeah, we feel like that again now. Hopefully this time the change will come. So this is for that. Probably say I first heard this song by the Fugees, and they changed the words. They didn't change the meaning, they just changed the words slightly. I was born by the river in a tenement. Oh, my poor mother, she could hardly pay the rent. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living. I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's out there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes it will. So I go to my brother, I say, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me back down home my knees. Whoa, there's been times when I didn't think I could last for long. Now I know we're bound to get the job done, 'cause it's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes it will. long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. 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 This time. Thank you very much. Well, this next song is it's a world premiere. I've never sung this song to anyone before. There seemed to have been, in recent years, more talk of the sort of things that used to go on in Victorian times in terms of the gap between rich and poor. And words like workhouse were starting to come back. Things that were really, well, it was human. Humankind moving forwards to leave the workhouse behind, the whole idea of that. And that idea started coming back in some people's heads. And with the decline of industry that has just taken the soul out of whole regions, certainly of whole regions in England and a lot of other places as well, it's really painful to see places like that when you know what it used to be like beforehand, and that the chances that the people who live there have all gone, or the people have gone. And we've seen a similar thing. We were out in the summer in Eastern Europe, where a lot of people have just left some of the most beautiful bits of Europe, some beautiful places, just because of the work has gone elsewhere. So this song's called, it's a cheerful little ditty called Off to the Workhouse, and it's got a folky type tune in between. And the chorus, it'd be great if you could sing along, is it's off to the workhouse with you, bonny lad, it's off to the workhouse with you. Just have to remember how it goes. Here we go. This place is awash with wealth and wonder. It's not for the likes of you. Rolling and spinning, the wheels were under, too dizzy to notice the view. It's off to the workhouse with you, bonny lad. It's off to the workhouse with you. It's off to the workhouse with you, bonny lad. It's off to the workhouse with you. We've been here before, these forgotten counties, the pistons and flywheels of wealth, betrayed by the hunters of rotten bounties, left like the dust on a shelf. It's off to the workhouse with you, bonny lad. It's off to the workhouse with you. It's off to the workhouse with you, bonny lad. It's off to the workhouse with you. They'll take the biscuit from my kitchen table and point at the pea-picking pole. Let the horses from out of the stable bolt at the door with our soul. It's off to the workhouse with you, bonny lad. It's off to the workhouse with you. It's off to the workhouse with you, bonny lad. It's off to the workhouse with you. I could tackle his tongue, that tough-hatted Tory. His drivel would drive you to drink. Over the centuries rolling, it's the same old story. They've driven us all to the brink. It's off to the workhouse with you, bonny lad. It's off to the workhouse with you. It's off to the workhouse with you, bonny lad. It's off to the workhouse with you. It's off to the workhouse with you, bonny lad. It's off to the workhouse with you. It's off to the workhouse with you, bonny lad. It's off to the workhouse with you. Off to the workhouse. Some fiddle tunes. There's a little story to this. I played these tunes at the last solo live concert that I did, and the two waltzes that I wrote for my good friends Ian and Monica for their wedding. And there's one story I forgot to tell about the actual wedding, and Monica has some family out in Hungary, and there were two Hungarian cousins came from Budapest. And they were the life and soul of the party. I think they're probably the life and soul of any party that they go to, and maybe when there isn't a party as well. I instantly really got on with them, and as best man, it was actually my job to make sure that the guests all got from the ceremony to a boat that was leaving. The only thing is, nobody knew there was a boat leaving, so nobody realized how important it was for everybody to be at the harbour in Heidelberg on the river at the right time, because if the captain missed his opportunity to get through the lock, there was going to be a big problem. So I was trying to round everyone up and make everyone walk through the town and not get lost. And one of the Hungarian brothers, I forget his name, disappeared into a bar, I think, and nobody knew where he was. So I asked his brother, who was there, if he could contact him and let him know that it's important, that he needs to be quick. And I was checking, came back to him, and it was getting very late. The captain was getting very angry, and I said to this guy, "Have you reached him? Where is he?" He said, "I've reached him. And where is he?" And he said, with his fantastic accent, "He's running." So I don't know where he was, but he was running, and he made it just in time. Came around the corner looking like James Bond, actually, in a very smart suit. Not a hair out of place, just having run through the whole city. So I'll play this for Ian and Monica and the Hungarian cousins, wherever you are. Maybe you're running. I love that accent. Time to be dancing. Ian and Monica's waltzes. Got some more fiddle tunes for you now. And when I was at university in Newcastle, one of my fiddle tutors for a while was Bruce McGregor from Inverness. And these are 3 tunes that I picked up from him. The first one is called The Snipe, which is a bird, of course. The second, I didn't get a name for. It's an E minor strathspey. It's certainly good fun. And the third tune is a reel called The 9-Pint Coggy. Bit of the northeast of Scotland for you. Right, something totally different again. It's really hard to keep focused on one side of music. Maybe that's a good thing, I don't know. So this is my last number for tonight, officially. Get the right bits. This is a Tom Waits song. I won't attempt to do a Tom Waits voice. That's his job. So this is a song called Come On Up to the House. It's got some great lines in it, as Tom Waits songs always do. And it has a great chorus to sing along, so please sing along. It's your last chance, unless there happens to be an encore. And I've recently, as you might have noticed, I've recently really got into slide guitar. I started playing slide guitar a little bit as a young teenager, and didn't seem to get beyond a certain point, and then it just sort of clicked in November. Suddenly I found I could do it a bit, and I got this slide, this really interesting piece of information. This was made by my neighbor. They're made to order, the local music shop, Musicant in Frankenthal. I try to support local shops, so rather than ordering things whenever I can, I try to get my neighbor to get them for me. And this was made to order out of, well, you know, a bit of tube. So it hasn't been transported halfway around the world. It's just probably someone's trying to get their tap to work around in another street somewhere. I don't know. So thanks to the local shops for keeping us all going. The chorus is, the world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. Thanks very much for tuning in. I always get asked after these gigs where the link is for the virtual tip jar. It's in the description. So hopefully on Facebook and on YouTube, it should be in the description. So the window you're watching it in, above there, right at the top, there should be a link to the PayPal tip jar. And if you're willing and able, that is, of course, the only payment I get for doing these gigs, for preparing them and playing them. Any Broom Besoms fans out there, we're planning the next Broom Besoms online stuff. There's going to be a song video, and then there's going to be another Broom Besoms live gig, so watch out for that. Follow that on Broom Besoms Facebook and YouTube pages. Well, the sky is broken, the moon is cracked. Come on up to the house, and all that you can see is what you like. Come on up to the house, and all of you crying won't do you no good. So come on up to the house, come down off the cross, we can use the wood. So come on up to the house, come on up to the house, come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. And come on up to the house. That was the chorus. There's no light in the tunnel, no irons on the fire. Come on up to the house. You sing and lead soprano in the junk man's choir. Come on up to the house. When life seems nasty, brutish and short, come on up to the house. The seas are getting stormy and you can't find a port. Come on up to the house. not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. Well, there's nothing left in the world you can do, so come on up to the house. You're being whipped by the forces inside of you, so come on up to the house. Well, you're way on top of the mountain of woe, come on up to the house. You know you should surrender and you can't get go, so come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. Thanks very much. Look after yourselves. If you want more, do whatever it is you do, and you'll get more. Thank you very much. Take care. I think I saw some applause there. That'll do. I'll take it. Well, that's very... It's very polite. One more, please, says Uwe. Edwin McAllister, watching from the States. Nice to see you. Encore. Okay. So recently, I tried this for the first time at the last gig. It's a Stevie Wonder song. I love Stevie. And it's called Signed, Sealed, Delivered. So if you want to have a good old Motown dance around, do that to this and sing along. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. And I'll put a reel on the end as well for you to dance to. That's a new development. You ready? Am I ready? I don't know. Stevie Wonder on the fiddle. Here we go. Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. Now I'm back to see if you heart still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. There was a time when I said goodbye. Now I'm back, I'm not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, babe, future in your hands. Here I am, babe, to a lot of foolish things that are ready to be. Oh, seen a lot of things in this old world. When I touch them, they mean nothing, girl. Ooh, babe, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. You are hot on fire. That is why you are my heart's one and only desire. Ooh, babe, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, babe, future in your hands. Here I am, babe, a lot of foolish things that I really do. Oh, here I am, babe, got my future in your hands. Here I am, babe, did a lot of foolish things that I really do. Thank you. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.